10 moments celebrities get disrespected. Even with their six-figure net worths and all that fame, celebrities still get disrespected. Some of the moments we're about to show you will have you cracking up on the floor and others shaking your head in disapproval. Here are the most ridiculous and shocking moments celebrities got disrespected in the worst way. Make sure to watch the whole video. The most unbelievable one is right at the end. Right before we begin, are you subscribed to our channel? If you're not, you're wasting a lifetime opportunity of the best entertainment. Number 10, Britney Spears. You don't just go up to people and ask if they have implants. I mean, how disrespectful can you be? Well, unless you're a reporter and don't care about anything else but ratings, why not ask all the awkward questions? The year was 1999, and rumors were going around that Britney Spears had gone through an implant surgery. The poor girl was only 16 years old then, and it was so uncomfortable to watch a grown man who was old enough to be her father ask such personal questions.
Everyone's talking about it.
What?
Well, your breasts.
She denied the allegations of having the surgery done, but said she doesn't judge people who do it. She said everyone should be free to do whatever will make them happy. All this time cringing and forcing a smile to make it less awkward. Number 9, Britney did it again. This was the talk of the century. Every magazine's headline, every damn blogger, every social media trending topic had Britney and Madonna as the subject. They were everywhere. For a very long time, they were all we could read about. But I guess that was the reaction they anticipated when they got on stage and passionately kissed. While most people were either too shocked and others entertained, Justin Timberlake wasn't too pleased about it. You could tell from the look on his face he was struggling to show no emotions. The two had just broken up. I bet it must feel horrible to watch your ex kiss someone else right in front of you after a nasty breakup. Number 8, Nicki Minaj. People just don't get it. Again, I repeat, you don't just go up asking people about their body parts. Can you please repeat this to your friends so they can share with their friends and everyone will finally get it? Anyway, once again, one more celebrity was disrespected in the worst way. In an interview with Nicki Minaj, James Franco asked her if her behind was real. At first, Nicki was like, "Did that just happen?" He didn't read the gestures that were clearly shouting "shut up" and proceeded with the weird interrogation. He then asked if she had work on it or did it come naturally. This girl clearly has the patience.
Okay,
Again.
right. Well, I mean, I personally don't, want to talk about your ass, but you're the one who wrote the song Superb Ass.
She still sat there probably absorbing the shock caused by this insensitive man. Finally, she got really pissed and asked him if he had any more unrelated questions to ask. Awkward. The next clip was so cringeworthy, I couldn't watch it all without squinting. Get ready to watch how Joan Rivers threw unfiltered shade to Oprah Winfrey. Number 7, Oprah Winfrey and Joan Rivers. If you know Joan Rivers, rest her soul in peace, then you know this woman had no filter. She could literally say anything and get away with it. Many celebs have been trashed by the lady, and she somehow managed to still make them smile. Even Oprah has been there.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. Pretty girl and you're single. You must lose the weight. I'm going to. You know what?
In 1995, she literally told Oprah she was fat and she needed to lose weight. I literally died when I first saw this. Oprah, with all her grace and charisma, took it very well. Joan went on and on ranting about how she couldn't believe Oprah was the same girl who had recently won a beauty pageant, rubbing it in that Oprah had gained a couple pounds. The cringy interview ended shortly with both of them agreeing to partner up in losing weight. Oprah agreed to lose 15 pounds and Joan 5. The next clip really showed us that it doesn't really matter who you are in society. Once in a while, people will just disrespect you. Watch the next clip to see how the king of pop was disrespected. Number 6, Michael Jackson. I know all our scenes have been either based in the 90s or early 2000s. This is because it is then where the most people really didn't take note of the interview questions that were going on. People would just put in the weirdest questions unannounced. Talking about weird questions, Oprah gave Michael Jackson a good dose of them. Back in 1995, when Michael had just got famous and everyone wanted a piece of him on set, he appeared on The Oprah Show. She asked him right to his face if he was a virgin.
I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin?
His face and voice changed almost immediately as he whimpered, "I'm a gentleman." He went on to tell her that he was embarrassed and wouldn't answer the question. The next scene was the most hilarious, cringeworthy moment in the entire music industry, and it happened in front of hundreds of celebrities. Stay tuned. Number 5, Taylor Swift. These two celebrities have been at it for a while now. Every other time they've been on our headlines with a new scandal. I'm talking about Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian's husband, Kanye West. All these feuds started about a decade ago at the VMA Awards. I bet you remember the saga that left people talking for a while, and today, people still rant about it on Twitter. Taylor was about to receive an award for the best music video, but Kanye rudely interrupted her. He said in front of everyone, "I'ma let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time."
But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Yikes. Taylor was still fresh in the music scene and clearly didn't expect that. Her face flushed with embarrassment, and I bet at that moment, she hoped the grounds would just swallow her up. On the other hand, Beyonce, who was seated in the crowd, was shocked but still smiling as though she agreed with what Kanye was saying. It was all so awkward, and within no time, everyone started booing him. Like seriously, what was that? Kanye apologized later on. Or did he? Since then, he established his brand as a celebrity with a loose mouth capable of literally saying anything. Watch the next scene as two queens will always fight for the throne. Number 4, Miley Cyrus. For the past 6 or 7 years, Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus have been fighting over really petty things. It all started when Miley dressed up in a cheetah print outfit, put on a yellow wig, and added fake implants to increase her behind over Halloween. If you don't get the look she was going for, she was mimicking Nicki Minaj. There's nothing wrong with going out as an artist on Halloween, but the caption she posted raised a lot of eyebrows. It stated, "Nicki Minaj, you a stupid hoe." Next came the Anaconda Drama when Miley photoshopped herself onto Nicki. She changed the skin tone and replaced Nicki's face with hers. The photo went viral and people took it as a joke. Or was it? Nicki's video Anaconda didn't get nominated on VMA's Video of the Year despite beating Miley's video Wrecking Ball as the most watched video within 24 hours. This didn't sit right well with Nicki and she took it out on social media. In an interview, Miley aired out that Minaj was probably just jealous that her video wasn't picked and she should stop complaining. All the heat came out at the VMA Awards when Nicki Minaj infamously said, "Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?" At this very moment, I was so certain Nicki would take her wig off and earrings and a smackdown would be in order. But boo-hoo, nothing of the sort happened. Cyrus fired back with, "Nicki, congratulations." Who do you think would have won the fight? Let us know in the comments. Some people will stop at nothing to get every single moment of fame. You won't believe what Tom Hiddleston did. Number 3, Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston was one of the British stars who dominated the winners list from the Sunday's Golden Globe ceremony. But his speech sparked criticism and mockery after he told a story about his humanitarian work in Sudan. Hiddleston won Best Actor in a miniseries or TV motion picture for his performance as hotel night porter Jonathan Pine in BBC One's The Night Manager. His co-star Hugh Laurie picked up Best Supporting Actor for playing Richard Roper in the same John le Carre adaptation. At first, Hiddleston's speech followed the standard pattern for award ceremony acceptances. He thanked his co-stars, le Carre, and his agents. However, Hiddleston then began to tell a story in which he explained that while doing humanitarian work in the South Sudan with the United Nations Children's Fund, with whom he has been volunteering since 2013, he encountered a group of medics from Médecins Sans Frontières who wanted to say hello to Hiddleston because during the shelling the previous month, they had binge-watched The Night Manager. Hiddleston continued, "The idea that I could, or that we could, provide some relief and entertainment for people who work for UNICEF and Médecins Sans Frontières and the World Food Program, who are fixing the world in the places where it was broken, made me immensely proud." Everyone was livid. The reaction of other celebrities' faces told it all. Just as expected, people took it out on Twitter, sharing the nastiest things you could ever imagine. Well, he should have had someone go through his speech. Some comedians love making jokes from embarrassing moments in their lives, but when they pounce onto other people, is it really funny or downright disrespectful? Let us know what you think about what Ellen said in the comments. Number 2, Amy Adams. When Ellen hosted the 86th Annual Academy Awards, she disrespected a couple of celebrities. During the open monologue, she started by pointing at different celebrities and sharing embarrassing and private experiences. One of them was Jennifer Lawrence. She told everyone how she tripped and fell, probably something Miss Lawrence would have preferred being secret. The most awkward moment was when she asked Amy Adams, "You went to college, right?" And Amy shook her head saying no. Ellen thought it was funny, but it didn't appear to be a joke. The poor lady seemed entirely embarrassed with the whole weird interrogation in front of thousands of people and the whole world. Yikes. Sometimes, when you get disrespected or asked irrelevant questions, you just have to turn the tables. Rihanna showed us how to do this best. Watch it all up next. Number 1, Rihanna. Interviewers know Rihanna always has the right answers to all the questions, and she didn't fail to put the reporter in her place when she asked her disrespectful questions. She was asked, "Are you going to the royal wedding?" She quickly responded, "Is that coming up soon? I should probably stay on the internet more." The reporter then added, "So you're not invited? I mean, we thought you'd be on the guest list. You just met the prince." Well, Rihanna had the perfect answer to that. She asked the reporter, "Now that you've met me, will you think you'll be coming to my wedding?" Talk about shots being fired.